Hey guys, I'm Patrick, and I know what you're thinking. This Summercrisp Pear Tree is going to do so well in its new location. And you're right. Welcome back to my Plant Something Sunday series. This is one of those trees where you get at the wrong time of year and then you don't know what to do with it. Well, at the end of last summer, I picked up this little gem at the garden center and I just put it in the ground. So it could winter over with its roots in the ground, protected. I actually had to dig it up and not use a grower's pot, but just a regular old transportation pot to bring it to its new home, which we're going to plant here today. As you can see, putting it where it wintered over last year wasn't the best of environment for it to create a whole lot of new growth. If anything, it just really leafed out for this year, and that's all I really needed it to do. I needed it to be strong and healthy and ready to prepare itself for the next coming winter. It's in a semi-sunny location. It gets roughly around 7 hours of sun right here. And this variety of pear tree is a semi-dwarf, so it grows anywhere from 15 to 25 feet. And it's going to help, again, we're working on creating a living outdoor space out here. So it's going to help create a botanical wall. In September, I'm going to do an update video for a lot of these plants, and I'll give you a better understanding as to what this outdoor space is and how I'm creating a sectioned off feeling for it. I'm going to prep the area and get it into its new home, so let's get to work. The Summercrisp pear is a cold, hardy variety of pear tree. It grows best in zones 4 through 8. I grow in a zone 5B, I think. All right, so as you can see, a very simple and straightforward process. My obstacle here was this is a overgrown piece of old garden space, and I ended up actually reclaiming a couple of plants that I'm gonna pop into my garden beds elsewhere to see what's going to bounce back and identify what everything is. By the smell of one of them, definitely a salvia plant in here. This is a photo of a mature tree, and this is the fruit, where you can see it has beautiful red skin, and the sugars help to mature it into this beautiful yellow flesh fruit. I'm really excited to harvest from this tree in a couple seasons. And then I just went by the method that works for me, where I picked the placement where I knew the sun exposure was right for this plant. I traced out a space to know where to dig up. Did use some of the existing vegetation in the area, flipped upside down to work as a nutrient replenisher for the area, but it helps to work with biotone to give those roots a happy, healthy boost as they stretch out into their new home. Then I just backfilled as I placed my plant where I wanted it to go. I put down some cardboard to help with the moisture control in the heat of the summer, and mulch on top because everything just looks a little bit nicer with mulch. We'll check back on it in September, where I plan to do an update video on where a lot of my garden beds are and a lot of these trees for Plant Something Sunday. And I also just want to take a quick moment that everyone thinks of fruit trees and you think of apples right away, and it's all American apple pie and how basic it is to go apple picking in autumn, I'm still gonna go apple picking in autumn. But at the end of the summer, pears are a wonderful, wonderful treat from the garden space. We have a number of pear tree varieties on our property, and this one is going to be new to us, but I'm really excited about it. They are a versatile fruit, they store well, and they are so delicious. I don't know how more people aren't talking about, I'm gonna go pear picking. I don't know, the alliteration is fun, pear picking. So that's it for planting on this Plant Something Sunday. I hope you've been botanically inspired. I hope you'll subscribe. Remember to grow where you're planted, and I'll share more with you soon. Tschüss.